Hey everyone, I know this is a different type of video. I know I usually post a platinum hunt, but I'll have a platinum hunt ready in January. Unfortunately not in December. But I thought we could spend today looking at my PlayStation wrap for 2025. I did post it to Twitter and I did post to the YouTube community post. But I thought we could spend the time looking at my PlayStation wrap for this year and going over the platinum trophies I actually got this year and what were my personal favorites. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back in 2026 with more platinum trophies starting January. But let's get straight into the PlayStation Wrapped, okay? And the reason I'm doing this as a easy video is because I'm testing my new microphone here. Let's do it. Okay, starting off, in 2025, guys, I played 41 games. That's 21 PS5 games and 20 PS4 games. My number one being BioShock the Collection with 101 trophies. As you guys know, this year we platinumed both BioShock and BioShock 2, and I have started BioShock Infinite. But as a little bit of an inside knowledge, I'm personally not enjoying that as much as the first two. BioShock Infinite, I don't know if it's a controversial topic in the community, but it's not as good. It is not as good as the first two. Next on my list, I did not record this, but it was The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. I platinumed this as well. It's a pretty good game. We'll get into specifics later. I do enjoy the game. My biggest gripe with it was the story, but we'll get into that later. Number 3 was Minecraft. Well, this is not the PS3 version. This is the PS5 version. With Minecraft, it's mainly because I'm just trying to get the trophies off camera. My biggest one is 100 hours, so I've just been leaving my console on playing Minecraft. So that's probably why I got number 3. Number 4 is Skate. Once again, I haven't been recording it, but I've been enjoying Skate. Skate is actually a really good game. Alright, I don't buy any microtransactions or feed into that part of EA's Skate, but I do really enjoy the game. It is actually really fun to play, so I really do like it. And number 5, my top 5 played game, Grand Theft Auto 3, the Definitive Edition. Alright, this was released in 2021, and I got the Platinum for it. I already had some trophies, that's why it says I only got 12, but I already had some trophies, and I got the Platinum for it while I was over at my girlfriend's house. 22 hours to do that this year. So, yeah. Those are my top 5 games this year. Personally, I would agree with this. I played the most BioShock, but genuinely, I think BioShock is the most fun I've had this year on a game. Second being It Takes Two, but we'll get to that later. Alright, next up. They think I'm a gunslinger because I've played a lot of first-person shooters this year, which, I'm gonna be honest, what first-person shooters? BioShock, I guess, is a first-person shooter. What other first-person shooters have I played this year? I'll go through my console. Super Hot. I did play a bit of Super Hot. I'll go through my console. But yeah, I guess I'm a gunslinger. I would agree with that, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. I have played 312 hours of PlayStation this year. 388 sessions played with 37 games. I wish it would show like a list of every game I played. I know we've played Dead Space. I know we've played Skyrim. I know we've played It Takes Two, BioShock, Skate, both Last of Us. I've platinumed Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2. I've played a bit of Super Hot. Currently, once again, another sneak peek. January's video, Cat Quest 1. I know, Cat Quest 1. I did also start Hello Neighbor for Halloween, but I've gotten kind of stuck with that game on a minigame, and I haven't gone back to it just yet. But also Hello Neighbor. Like, I've played quite a few games this year. Here we go. This is what everybody's interested in. My milestones. We earned 469 trophies this year, guys. 12 platinums, 102 golds, 102 silvers, 253 bronzes. Now, I was wondering, how did I earn 12 platinum trophies? I did a count up, and I believe I only earned 9. But I did PS4 versions of games along with PS5 versions, so now that 12 is probably making a bit more sense. But that's fine. Once again, we'll get into that later on. I played 51 multiplayer hours and I made 3 friends. L on me here, I don't have many friends. You know, just not good at making friends, so L on me for this one. But, yeah, I don't really know what else I meant to say about this. I haven't talked on any parties, no messages, no broadcasts, no share plays. Mainly because I don't use those features very much. If I'm going to talk to friends while playing PlayStation, I use Discord. Now, we will go through all the games I played this year and my personal opinions on them, see how I feel about them, and then that's where we'll wrap up this video. So let me pull up that list. So, starting at number 9, the game I played which I think was the lowest rated on my list, Tilting Tiles Micro Challenge. Now, you may be wondering, what is this game? I bought this game for like 85 cents on the PlayStation Store. It's probably something you'd class as shovelware, but genuinely, it was a fun game. I'm gonna be completely honest. It was a fun game. It's got simple mechanics. The challenges were fun. The puzzles in the game were fun, but they were challenging. They weren't just like super duper easy. And the other thing I like about this type of game is I could just turn my brain off while playing it, which is what I love. In terms of things I don't like, I can't actually think of many things, mainly because it's just such a basic game. It's not a very, it's not a complex game. It's very basic, so that's why I can't think of much to say about it. But genuinely, I did actually enjoy that game. It's just so low on the list because compared to everything else I did this year, it's just such a basic game. I bought it for 84 cents. Sometimes you just want to play shovelware. But it was good, genuinely. Number 8 was it's a kid's game. It's Miraculous Paris Under Siege. All right, this game is made for children. All right, it is made for children. It was another platinum where I could just get it easy, out of the way, done. Things I liked. Once again, simple mechanics. Makes sense. It's a kid's game. The switching between either Cat Noir and Ladybug was really fun. And the story was really simple to follow. Once again, because it's a kid's game. And overall, it was really fun. It did look very cursed. It was very cursed. It was enjoyable, and being able to do split screen 2 people was really fun as well. I did play it with my girlfriend as well. It was really fun. Yeah, that was really, really fun. Under the things I don't like, I did write the game is cursed. It is really cursed. Like, the models on that is so cursed. So yeah, the simple mechanics of the game. It's a linear game. It's a linear story game, so you do one thing, move to the next location, do the next thing, and it's mainly a lot of fighting. You're in this part of the map. You fight enemies. Then you fight this boss or this mini boss. Then you move to the next location, fight these enemies, fight this boss, so on and so forth till you get to the end of the game. It's a very linear game with gameplay mechanics that get very repetitive. I can't pin that on the game. This is a kid's game. I'm not the target audience for this game, so it makes complete sense that I find that as an issue. And that is completely justifiable because I'm not the target audience for that game, so that's completely fair. And then finally, I did write the platinum was simple. Once again, not the target audience for this game. That's a me issue. Yeah, I wouldn't pin that on the game itself. Number 7 is The Last of Us Part 2. Now, what did I like about this game? Well, the mechanics were fun and interesting, okay? Over the first game, the mechanics were a lot more fleshed out. It was fun, it was enjoyable, and it was interesting to learn all the mechanics. The stealth was really interesting as well. You know, some levels I could clear out completely, and then I had to think a bit more. How could I do this? Like, stuff like that I really enjoy. I like games where I could turn my brain off, but when I'm in the mood for them, I love games that require me to think. How can I complete this part of the game only using stealth, where I'm not going to get attacked, or what can I do differently? Like, it's good. It's great. Game was challenging, but not impossible. I did not play No Death, or whatever it's called, permadeath. I didn't play that mode, so that's why it wasn't challenging as much. But it was still really enjoyable, and maybe I'll give No Permadeath a try. It's got a trophy. If you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments. Things I didn't like. There is one thing I didn't like about this game, and it's a big gripe about this story in particular. It got boring. The story got boring. Alright, I'm just going to say it out right now. The story got boring. Now, you may be wondering, what part of the story got boring specifically? Abby's day 1, 2, and 3. Why did it get boring? Because it is a repeat of Ellie's section of the game, just from Abby's perspective. Alright? Maybe in the new chronological order, it's better. It makes the story better. But personally, I just played this through Ellie's perspective at day 1, 2, and 3. It just killed that pacing going all the way back to day 1 with Abby. It just killed that pacing, and I got bored. And I stopped playing it for like 2 weeks because I just got bored. Yeah, that's my main gripe with that game. It's that day 1, 2, and 3 story pacing. It just got killed after that. Next is Minecraft PlayStation 3 Edition. We did release this video. Currently, that video is sitting on like 1.3k views, I think, which is really good. I really appreciate the support on that one. What did I like about it? It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's Minecraft. Everybody gets into that 2-week phase of Minecraft where you just want to sit there, play it all the time. Everybody gets into it, and that was my 2-week phase. I loved Minecraft. It was great. Also, the first video where I used webcam, and I got a lot of good comments about the webcam, about the reception. Since then, I have moved house. Unfortunately, I'm in a semi-smaller room. Well, my computer is now in my bedroom, as you can see by my messy bed. Please don't mind that. but I can't fit the green screen in here. So unfortunately, I can't do the green screen anymore. But I got a lot of praise about the green screen in particular. But that was the video that made me want to keep doing webcam now, especially with the It Takes Two, following into the It Takes Two. I didn't do webcam with BioShock 2, but that's just because I couldn't be bothered. But yeah, I want to do more webcam like I am right now. My Cat Quest video has webcam. Yeah, so that was really good. Things I didn't like about Minecraft. Once again, length of platinum. Minecraft got very repetitive, especially the PS3 version. It just gets very repetitive after a while. I'm going to blame that on my ADHD. But it got repetitive after a while. Really, really repetitive. And that's basically it. Yeah, with the length of platinum, I just got bored because I even wrote it here, especially on PS3, Minecraft can become repetitive. Especially PS3, it's just a repetitive game because they don't have as much as what's on the PS5 version or even the PC version. So those were my only dislikes about Minecraft, but once again, it hasn't been... The Minecraft PS3 version probably hasn't been updated in like 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 years at this point. I have no idea. It's not its fault that it's boring and repetitive. It's just the game. Alright, number 5. Grand Theft Auto 3, the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition. I love the story for this game. Things I like. I love the story for this game. Alright, the story is incredible. For a 2001 game, the story is really good, and I love it so much. Holds a special place in my heart. In terms of the 3D GTA games, if I had to rank them, Vice City would be my favorite because I love the music and I love the atmosphere of the 80s. Then it would be Grand Theft Auto 3, and then San Andreas is actually my least favorite of the 3. I know that's a very unpopular opinion. A lot of people love San Andreas, but personally, not me. Gameplay was also challenging. Alright, as we know, in the Definitive Edition, they did not update the source code. It is the same 2001 code. They just added it and tweaked a few things, so it's still challenging. But after doing that PS4 version, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, 2021, it was a while ago, the Definitive Edition was still challenging, but not as hard as what the PS4 version was. And then, I'm going to be honest, the only things I wrote down and things I didn't like, I wrote fuck Paramedic and fuck St. Mark's. That's, yeah. I don't really know how else to add to that. Very blunt, very direct. Let's just move on to our next game. The next one, alright, BioShock 2. Number 4, BioShock 2. This is our most recent video from 2 months ago. What did I like about it? Playing as a Big Daddy, you know, the Alpha Series Daddy, the original, was fun. I really liked that. Slight mechanic changes in the game made the game feel fresh. Specifically, the new atom collecting, researching, and hacking. Just those tiny little changes make the game feel fresh and new, which I liked. And story specific, I liked hearing more of the backstory of the creation of Big Daddies and, you know, the Little Sisters, how the Little Sisters became a thing. I love that backstory, and I just love the lore of BioShock. It's so good. Things I didn't like. Personally, once again, the story was alright. Alright. The game was enjoyable, don't get me wrong, the game was fun. I definitely, from what I've played of Infinite so far, I'm preferring BioShock 2 over BioShock Infinite. But, I believe personally the story of BioShock 1 is more memorable than BioShock 2. I remember more from BioShock 1, and overall, I think it's just a more memorable story. But not to say BioShock 2 is a bad game, it is still a good game, I still like it. Moving on to number 3. My number 3 on this list is The Last of Us Part 1. Things I liked about this game. First and foremost, the story is phenomenal. This is a phenomenal game. It is written beautifully and it is a perfect game. Who doesn't love, like, if you don't love The Last of Us, either you haven't played it or I have no idea what's wrong with you. Like, genuinely, it is such a good game, The Last of Us Part 1. It is phenomenal. I recommend everybody should play it. The mechanics are great. The Last of Us Part 2 expanded on them, making them so much better, but the mechanics feel good and great and flushed out. But The Last of Us Part 2 did do them better, mainly just because it expanded on them more. And the characters are likable. They feel you can relate to these characters. Even though they're in a post-apocalyptic world, it still feels like you can relate to them. As a matter of fact, I love The Last of Us so much, I got the PS5 limited edition controller for them. Even though they're in a post-apocalyptic world, they feel so relatable as characters, and I love that. I love characters that can feel relatable. Once again, this is another game where I genuinely can't think of something I dislike about it. Maybe it's because it's been a while since I've played it. If I went back and played it, maybe there's something I could find I dislike, but genuinely, I can't think of anything I dislike. It's a great game. I recommend everybody plays it at least once. Number 2 on this list is It Takes Two. What a great game, all right? The characters are funny. The story is great. It's just a fun game to play together. Me and my girlfriend had an absolute blast playing this game. As you can see by the video, it was so much fun. Having to solve the puzzles together was super fun. I love that working together type game. I can't wait to play more games from them. Split Fiction, A Way Out. I've got to do it. And yeah, once again, it's another game where even though there's puzzles, I don't actually have to be super focused. I just got to sit back and enjoy it, and it was really fun to play with my girlfriend. I loved it so much. The only thing I didn't like was the bosses could be a bit hard at times, and so could the puzzles, but I put that down to a skill issue with me. So that's the other thing I didn't like about it. But genuinely, it's a great game. Everybody should play It Takes Two. Absolutely deserved winning Game of the Year. Whatever year it won Game of the Year. Absolutely deserved. It's a phenomenal game. And I hope Split Fiction's good. I've heard good things about it. And I can't wait to play it. Number 1 on this list. You all know it. You all love it. It was my first video back. BioShock 1. Alright, what a phenomenal game. This is like a peak game. 10 out of 10. Perfect. Changed nothing about it. It is perfect. A perfect game. Alright. The mechanics feel excellent. They're not clunky. Nothing feels clunky about the game. It all feels very thought out. And yeah, the story is just phenomenal. Alright, everything about this game, story, characters, mechanics, music, everything, setting even, everything about it is amazing and phenomenal, and this game is just perfect. I cannot give this game enough praise. Everybody please play BioShock. Alright, I'm awaiting BioShock 4. But yeah, genuinely, this game is just phenomenal. I cannot give it enough praise. It is perfect. And once again, it's another game where I can't think of anything I didn't like about it. It's a phenomenal game. 10 out of 10. Perfect. I love it so much. One of my favorite games of all time. It's up there with my favorite games of all time. But with that said, we're through our list of platinum trophies that I did this year. So, the next question on everybody's mind. What does 2026 hold for this channel? What is 2026 going to look like? I'm going to attempt to try and upload a platinum video once a month. I can't guarantee it, okay? In mixture with my IRL job, and also going to do study next year. I'm going to try my best to upload at least once a month, but every couple months at the latest. I want to do a lot of platinums. I'm doing Cat Quest at the moment. I have to finish off BioShock Infinite. I've already told you, I'm not enjoying it as much as the second and first game, so it's a little bit hard to play through at the moment because I'm just getting bored. Best way I can describe it is, it feels like I've been playing, like, when I record, it feels like I've been playing that game for 2 hours, and then I'll check my OBS recording, and it's been 30 minutes. Like, it's not as good, which I hate, because I really love BioShock. I also did record and play Mafia: The Old Country. I just haven't finished that platinum yet. That's something else you could probably expect. But I want your guys' suggestions, okay? I'm in a phase right now with games where I'm kind of getting bored. Please recommend platinums to do in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to see what everybody thinks because, yeah, I need some new games to play. So, seriously, anything you want to see 2026, link it. Let's do it. I want to play your guys' games. I hope you enjoyed this video. This will be my last video for the year. So, everybody, have a good new year. Have a good Christmas. Have a good new year. Have a good Christmas. And I'll see you guys in January 2026 for the Cat Quest video. That is definitely the video coming out in January. Probably late January. But yeah, Cat Quest. So enjoy it, guys, when that comes out, and have a good rest of the year. Thank you all for the amazing year we've had this year. We got 600 subs. We've had amazing views. So thank you all for that. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.